Hi guys, my name is Hermes and I'm learning C++ language, computer science at Washington State University. And I like to share with you guys uh, my last assignment. I think it's really cool. It's cool. I love it. And yeah, this is it. So this assignment, it's basically, well, what we did here, me and my team, because that was a team assignment. Uh, it's a game. Since we were asked by our instructor, we were asked to code something as long as it had inheritance, polymorphism, and it included graphics. So yeah, we did all that. This is our base class and the other derived classes. So yeah, this is it. So the hard the hard part of coding in a team is that you'll always have a hard time explaining what you code. You'll have a hard time explaining it to others because the way you think is not the same way. Maybe the way you code, it might not be the same way you talk. So, in my personal experience, I learned a lot, and I had a hard time explaining myself. Maybe because English is not my first language. So I code something, I know how it works, but I had a hard time explaining what I'm doing to others because they might not understand it. So that will help me develop my understanding, my own understanding of what I'm writing, and it helped me explain what I'm doing to others. So that was a good assignment to end the semester with. So let's just go over what this code is. So as I said before, this is a game and we used C++ language and we use Sfml graphics, which I found hard compared to other languages and other graphics. So yeah, let's just run it and see what it does. So running it. So here we have two windows. One is the command window, and the other one is the window that we created within the code. Okay, and I will explain briefly. You can go by yourself over all of these instructions, overview, rules, but as I play, I will go briefly over them and explain uh, what this game is and how to play it. So yeah, first of all, what the whole program does, the computer generates a set of four colors, and the goal is to match or identify what colors the computer chose. So now the computer has generated a set of four colors chosen from this list, and what I have to do is to match those colors and their exact position. Excuse me. So I'll start my guess, and I will guess the computer generated four reds. One, two, three, four. As you can see, okay. And here it tells us. Here we have my entry. I entered four reds, and here displays the results. If we come here and read a little bit instructions, for example, here it says each white color displayed in the tiny holes, these tiny holes, each white color displayed in the tiny hole means that one of the guessed colors is correct, but it is in the wrong position. So it means if those were wrong white colors, that would mean that two of these colors are the correct colors, but they are in the wrong position. So we remember we have to match the exact colors the program generated and their exact position. So we can match uh, all the colors, but if they're not in their exact positions, we will lose as well. So for now, we can see here says each black color displayed in the tiny holes. These holes means where is it? Means that one of the guessed colors is correct and it is in the right positions. So that means we have four colors, four reds, and here only tells us that two reds are in the right position. Since all of them are reds, we can't tell which one is is in the right position. And just to be clear, the fact that um, the black color appears here and here doesn't tell us anything about this particular position. The way we coded the game is that um, the black colors, if there are mixed blacks and whites, the black colors comes first. So uh, this black color could refer to this red over here, and this black color could refer to this uh, red over here. So we don't know which one of these are in the right spot. Since they are all red, we don't know. And we will continue guessing. We know that among these four reds, two of those reds are in the right position. So we will just go with red, and then now we have to choose other colors. Since there are two reds, we will choose other colors. I will try blue. Okay, here now we have another situation. So uh, the result tells us that um, one of these colors is in the correct position, and one of it is in the wrong position. Is the correct two? We have two colors, two correct colors, but one of them is correct, is in the correct position, and the other one is in the wrong position. So, and we know that from the first round there were two colors. So I placed those two greens, maybe first and second, just to place them. I know that we have two colors, and here we can see that there are only two colors correct. One is in the correct position and one is in the wrong position, but there are two colors as well as here. So we will assume that those two colors that are right are these two. So, and we know that one of these two is in the correct position and one is not. So I will assume that red is the one in the correct position. This one, the first one is the one in the correct position. So I'll go red, and other colors, maybe green, red, another green. Okay, here I still have same situation as up here, which tells me that there's still one color in the wrong position and one in the right position. So I will just move this around again, move it over here, just to see if the right spot for this red is here. So let's go with red in the first position, and I will place other two colors over here. Maybe let's go with yellow, and another red. Okay, good. So now we see that there are two colors in the right positions, only two of them. As we go along all this, we see that only two colors are correct, and from this set of colors, two are correct. So since they're all red, so we know that two reds are correct. So we place them over here, and we realized that one of them was in the correct position and the other one was in the wrong position. So we went down to the next round. So we moved the red from this position to this position, so down here. So and here still displayed wrong position for one of these two colors. Honestly, I didn't know, maybe this one was in the wrong position or maybe this one, but I'm just moving this around to see if the outcome changes. So now we have these two reds in the right positions, the way we wanted them to be. Now we just have to guess which ones are in the middle. So we will go red, and now since they're not yellow, they're not green, they're not blue, they're not yellow, they're not green, they're not blue, we'll go with M, and another red. Okay, they're not M. So we will try other colors here, middle. So because we still have the same outcome as here, so we know that yellow is not in the set of color the computer generated. This M is not in the set of color the computer generated. So we will try other colors like red, uh, sky blue, and red. Wow, we still have two colors. So which means this sky blue is not in the set of colors the program generated. So we will go with red, purple, and red, hopefully. Yeah, we match all the colors the program generated and their exact positions. So as we can see here in the command window, the program generated, the code the program generated is red, purple, red, and it matches our guess. We guessed red, purple, and other red. Okay, yeah, we just win the game, and you won the master code. Display a lot of information here, and then I think we might play. We will play once again just to make sure that we all understand the game one more time. And this time I will go quickly because we already know the logic of the game. Okay, yes. A new window. Let's start again. Blue. I can start with any color. I could start here. I could start, but I like to start from the beginning, trying colors. So as here we can see that blue is not in the set of colors the program generated because we don't have any outcomes. We don't have any results here. So when this happens, that means blue is not in the set of colors the program generated. So we'll just continue testing more uh, um, colors, maybe red, red for, yeah. One red is in the set of colors the program generated. Okay, we know that one red is in the correct spot because we can see the black here, but we don't know which one is it. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Or is it that one? So we will go, I always go with red on the first. Okay, red, assuming that it's in the first, and then all of them I'll go green. Okay, so here tells me that since here I have uh, all reds and one of them is in the correct position, it could be this one, could be this one, or it could be this one. But since this outcome over here tells me that red is not in this position, so I have three additional spots for red where red could be. So red is not here. I'll try red here or here or here. And also I know that green is not in the set of colors the program generated because if green was in that set of colors, we will have more outcomes here. So we will just continue yellow, and we're moving this red in this spot. Red, yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we have three colors. So from the set of color the program generated, we already have three of them, And this is the situation. Two of these four colors are in the right spot and one is in the wrong spot. We don't know which one is in the wrong spot. We don't know which one is in the right spot right now. So we're just going to continue guessing. Since I don't know, red cannot be here because we tested it over here, so we know that red cannot be here. Maybe this is in the right position, but we don't know that. Well, actually we can kind of tell because if red were in the right position, we will have all all of them, all these three being um, black. So since there's still um, one um, white, excuse me, I'm so tired. That means this is in the maybe red is in the wrong spot. So red is not here, red is not in this spot. So we'll try red in this one here. So we go yellow, yellow, red, and another color since we can't have three yellows because here we have three colors and between among these colors red has to be in it, so that means red plus another two yellows. So I go yellow, yellow, red, and an additional color I'll go M. Okay, good, we have all the four colors that the computer generated, but three of them are in the wrong position. So okay, I'm not sure what I should do here because this is confusing. Okay, I will play this first just to try. Since I already know the colors, I will play this first and I'll see what happens. M, but first, yellow. Mm, yellow, red. Hmm, that's strange. Two of them are in the right spot and two of them are in the wrong spot. So, I don't know. Maybe I should return this or I will try returning it and see what happens. So I will say M and yellow and red and yellow. Come on, man. Okay, all of them, they are all in wrong positions, and that only tells me one thing. Since yellow is still yellow anyways, yet this yellow is the same as this yellow. The only thing is that there are two of them. So since none of these colors are in the right position, so I assume that yellow is not here, yellow is not here. So the two yellows must be here in the first spot and the third spot. So yellow, and I will exchange. Uh, this one will go. I'll try this one over here. I'll try this one. So I'll try. Red can be here. Anyways, red cannot be here. So I'll assume that red is here. So when I go with this, yellow, yellow, and red. So that, yeah, works. Yeah, and this is the code that the program generated, the set of colors that the program generated. So as you can see that we we won the game in 8 rounds. So yeah, it's a lot of thinking going on, and you always have to go back to the previous results to examine and trying to figure out the next move before you move. Before you make the next move, you have to make sure that okay, you get what these moves are, what this tells you. If you understand this, then you can make the right moves over here, as I did all along the way. I knew that blue wasn't in the set of colors, and then I knew that one color was red, but I didn't know which one. Maybe this one, this one, this one, or this one. So I went all along to the next step. So I placing red in the first position, and playing all the rest greens, I suddenly realized that red wasn't in this position since there was still one color that is in the wrong position. Now, as you can see, I went through. So as before I move to the next position, before I move to the next chance, I have to examine this one first and know what does it mean. Even though this is not really interesting because there's nothing to test here. We don't know anything in particular except the fact that one color one color is the right one. Well, one of the color you chose is the right one, but you don't know if it is here, here, or here. And here came the here started the challenge because I have one in the correct spot and three of them in the wrong spot. So I didn't know which one was in the wrong spot and which one was in the correct spot. So yeah, that is the game that we coded, and I really love it. I think I play it every day, like 4 or 5 times. And yeah, I love thinking. I love this kind of games. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And I wish I could share my code, but the only downside is that you will have to be a C++ programmer, and you will have to install uh, Sfml because it's the one I used. And yeah, I'll be glad to share my code with you guys. And as long as you give me credit, I'm okay with that. So yeah, thank you. Great.